Good morning, Diecast friends and fam. My name is Joe, and it has been 7 days since I last shopped for Diecast toy cars. Kind of. I went to a grocery store yesterday, and lo and behold, there was an H-case restock that appears to have happened, but all the cars that I kind of wanted from that were gone. So, yeah, I don't know if it's Kevin's or just your Aunt Martha. The Hot Wheels reselling is at an all-time high, and people want to get that cash. So there's nothing in the stores. I don't really feel it's been tough abstaining from going on toy runs for a full week, but I don't miss the disappointment because there's just nothing out there. I'm trying to force this into a mail order hobby exclusively, and the trick to that is ordering something, at least one car, a cheap one every day, so you got stuff coming in the mail. So you look forward to the mail instead of looking forward to hitting stores. Simple as that. So as promised, I'm gonna finish showing you the cars that I'm gonna keep from Son of Harold. Some more from Roger that I'm gonna keep, and then about 10 or so from Roger that I'm not sure if I'm going to sell them or put them in the archive because it's all really good stuff. But I haven't had time to check and see if the archive needs it. There's one Matchbox, this GT40, that I have already because I collect GT40s, and the archive doesn't do Matchbox. But this is a killer casting. And a brief note on sales. Let me see if this works. Check it out. Yeah, touch the screen. Thanks to whoever suggested that. I'm putting new inventory at Ignition Diecast at 7 p.m. Eastern Time every day because people had complained that these random drops, they miss stuff in the middle of the day. People buy up all the good stuff. So it still might be competitive, but at least you know when new stuff is going to hit the web shop, and most everyone will be off work and out of the car by then. If you're not, well, on the East Coast, I don't know. If I do that for the West Coast, then I have to be up till like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and that's past my bedtime, so can't really do that. So let's get to some cars. This is from Mr. Son of Harold, and this was a Flag Flyer series blown Camaro. And the blown Camaro, this doesn't look very blown, does it? Went through like 4 retools and 4 renames, if I'm not mistaken. So this is like the second tooling of the blown Camaro, but in a lot of ways, or in a lot of packaging, it was called the 80s Camaro. It's a Z28. Like, it's based on an 83 Z28, and this has got the Mexican flag on there because it was part of the Flag Flyer series. But then it became like the 82 Z28 and then the 83 Z28. So numerous retools, but bottom line, I don't have this one, and I am keeping it. He sent another one, carded, this very 80s, very 90s yellow one. Let's open that and take a closer look. This one even says blown Camaro on the package right there, but it's obviously not, doesn't really have a supercharger popping out of the hood like the first tooling did. So this is much more 80s with the orange saw blades. But I do Camaros big time, so I'm keeping both of those. He sent this Mercedes, and I think I need glasses to read exactly what it is. I do not have it, so I'm keeping it. It's seems to say 500 SL, but it's big. It's very big. It's not. It's one of those Hot Wheels cars that are definitely not to scale, because this is like the largest bodied Mercedes in my entire collection. But it's of its time, and it is Hot Wheels, so I'll be keeping it. This Stingray, which I've been anxious to open, I think it looks blue to me, but the bubble is so yellowed and cracked that it's not a carded collector item. I mean, do people collect carded items regardless of the condition the card is in? A blue Stingray freed from the package after all these years. And this seems to be, the plastic body, metal base version. I don't know what year they started doing that, but personally I'd rather have it the other way around. If they have to do half plastic, I'd rather the base be plastic, but 'tis what 'tis. A realistics. This, I'm new to the Buick Riviera, the teal one from either this year or last year, really got to me. So now I keep every Buick that comes along. And this is a I can't read it. Maybe I should read it because I know you care. It's a 2005 first editions, and it's a 71 Buick Riviera. Which, this is definitely a casting. I think I have 5 or 6 of these now. Such a gorgeous car. So yeah, I think a Riviera box is coming soon. Chrome, I don't know, man. I guess you could like cover your car interior with aluminum foil, but I do like it, and I'm keeping that one. A Miura from the vintage racing set, and I did not keep one of these. I've had numerous ones of these, but I figured that having a red one was enough, because I was only keeping one of every Lamborghini model. But now I have a whole big case for it, so for Lamborghinis as a brand. So I'm gonna grab every Miura that comes my way. There's what that looks like for those of you who don't have this one. Kind of looks a lot like the El Segundo Coupe, doesn't it? I mean, vice versa. We know what's going on there. And a Chevelle. Let me read exactly what it says. It's a carbonated Cruisers Chevelle SS 1970. And I have a couple 70 Chevelles, but I certainly don't have this one. I've never heard of Reilman's root beer. Only down here we only have A&W and Mug, and I think there's a couple other micro brands, but I've never heard of this one. Reilman's plastic base. The original casting of this has a metal body and a metal base, and it's very, very heavy. Not the heaviest mainline ever made, but it's up there. Gold 5 spokes, black interior, black base, white interior. I dig it. This is going long, isn't it? Maybe I'll just show you the stuff from Roger that I'm keeping, and then we'll do the rest on Freestyle Friday tomorrow. Wow, that's brilliant. I touch the screen and it focuses. So here's this Mercedes in white, and I have the red one, a silver one, and a baby blue one from the mystery models, but I've never even seen a white one before. I haven't researched it thoroughly, but that's a beaut. Keeping that. A Ford Capri from, I guess, the Race Day series. It never occurred to me to keep one of these, but I do have a Ford box now, and this is a premium, rolls like silk. So I think I'm going to keep this one. Very, very nice. This Pontiac GTO 90s. I don't remember what specific year it is. He sent this one also, but I already had it. But I did not have this blue one. So I have about 5 or 6 of these. It's just in my miscellaneous GTO box for the time being. Might need a separate case just for this particular gen. Does it say on the bottom? Oh wow, it's an 06, not even 90s. 06 Pontiac GTO. I always hear these on the street, and I think there's some like vintage muscle car, but nope, it's a late model muscle car, basically. This Toyota Altezza, and I did a little research. This was the Lexus IS series, recognize that rear end. In the US, it was the Lexus IS line. We never got the Altezza in the States, but this in Japan they did release the same car as an Altezza, and it's a right-hand drive. I can't tell. Yep, looks like it's a right-hand drive. Wait, on this side, yep, right hand. Everything's reversed in the camera. Toyota Altezza. It's a premium from Modern Classics, I think. But I did not keep one, but being that one came in this lot, I think I'll throw it in my Toyota box. And lastly, this matte gray. Well, it's not matte, it's flat gray with a gloss coat. What do you call that? I used to have, still have a friend who used to work for Mercedes, and he called them kraut colors because before, like 20, 30 years ago, not a lot of cars came with flat colors. Everything was metallic or some weird off shade. So like just gray or avocado green or mustard yellow was something that Mercedes did a lot of in the 70s and early 80s. So this is kind of like a kraut color blue, flat blue, Honda Civic Type R, I think. Nope, just says 17 Honda Civic. That double spoiler back there kind of makes me think of a Type R. Why won't you focus? There we go. See what I'm saying? Looks kind of like a Type R, but maybe it is and they just aren't saying. But I'm keeping that because I do love the Civic. And that's it. Remember, I'm probably going to sort this today while I'm supposed to be working. So whatever of it, let me show you real quick as a preview. This Falcon Mustang, this Falcon Boss 302, a Silverado, the modern one, 83 Silverado in green, a Z4 GT, this badass London taxi, London cab. This only came out 3 times, believe it or not. Like twice in black and once in yellow. So this is there aren't a lot of these. That burnt orange GTO I was talking about, I have it already. It's in the archive, I think. This Indy car, something 500 racer, something like that. And then this Auburn, which is sort of a special one. I don't remember I looked it up, but I don't remember what series this came in. But anyway, if this stuff makes it through the archive filter, it'll be for sale after 7 p.m. tonight. So be sure to check. And I'll talk to you tomorrow on Freestyle Friday.